Is it your grandbaby? How do you feel about that?
I know my daughter's not ready, so I feel that it's her decision.
Do you think that the value of a life is determined on if someone's ready or not?
Yes.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any faith background by any chance?
Yes.
Are you a professing Christian?
Yes.
Then how as a Christian can you say that when God says that children are a gift from Him?
But, sometimes you put in a position that when you're not really ready to be a parent, so a mother,
Okay, but if she's not willing to no, it doesn't work that way. The Bible, no, ma'am, it doesn't. If you read the Bible, that's not what it says. Matter of fact, God says He doesn't hear the prayers of the unrighteous. And in Matthew, it says, many will say, Lord, Lord. He'll say, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I don't know you. Jesus says, if you love me, you'll obey me. God sent people here today to help you, to offer you another way. If your daughter's too young to parent, what about adoption? No, you'd rather have your grandchild murdered than placed in a loving adoptive. It is a baby. How far along is she?
1 month.
Okay, that baby's heart has already begun to beat. Did you know that? At 18 to 21 days, a baby's heart beats.
Are you going to give me a pamphlet?
Yeah, I'd like for you to. Let me give you this about child development. Don't fool yourself, Mama. Your grandbaby has a beating heart. It's already been determined whether it's a little boy or a little girl. And, if she can't parent the child, like I said, she could even have an open adoption where she could be a part of this baby's life still. Wait a minute. You're saying it would be too difficult to place it in a loving adoptive home. It would be more difficult to do that than to murder her own child?
She might as well keep it.
Well, then, yeah, she might as well keep it, and there's help for her to parent her baby. But murder's not the answer, Mama.
Yeah, no. But right now,
right down the street is a pregnancy resource center. They will help her.
I've been to him.
What is the one reason that you really feel like she cannot?
She feels she's not ready.
And she may not be ready. But the most unselfish and loving thing that she could do is place that baby in a loving adoptive home. To care for her child. To murder her own child is not loving, it's not caring, and God will not turn a blind eye to sin.
Say that the home is going to be loving and caring, and it's going to be better than the home that she can provide for her baby if she wants to.
But murder is better than those options you're saying. You don't know.
It's going to be loving and caring if she.
You know what? None of us are guaranteed. Right. But would you rather be dead than alive, Mama? You value your life. But you're given a choice right now today. You could, if you wanted to, jump in front of a semi. I saw a man dead on the freeway this weekend who just chose to end his life. But no, you value your life. If I offered you $1 million for one of your eyes, would you give it to me? That's how precious your eye is. What about your life? This baby's life should be just as precious, as valuable. To say that it's better off dead is not a loving thing at all. This child deserves a life. God says this baby is a gift. How do you not know what this child will grow up to be? You're helping your daughter. You're being an accessory to your daughter's murdering of her own child. No.
You guys call it murder. I call it her decision. This is her life.
That's a nice way of saying it. Okay, if she went into a bank and she robbed the bank and she killed somebody, you would just say it's her decision and it's not murder? No, you would call it murder.
No.
Let's be real. It's murder.
No. You want me to say it's murder. So
you know that it is. Because God's written His law on your heart. And if the Bible says that children are a gift from Him, and the Bible says that He knew us before we were formed in the womb.
No.
See, you don't want to save this baby.
No.
You want her to murder this baby, and you want to be okay with it.
Babies.
She's pregnant with twins. Grandma, how on earth could you throw away these gifts that the Lord has given? She is pregnant with twins, and you are saying that they are garbage and trash. That's what's going to happen in there. You need to know their little beating hearts are going to be stopped. Their arms and legs are going to be ripped off of them. You're okay with that? The blood of these babies are on your hand, Grandma.